For early access plus exclusive content, facilitated discussions, live one-on-one Q&As, and more, become a patron at patreon.com/BrucePoinsett.
My friend lived here in Portland, and he had a big house that his father left to him, and he was looking for roommates. And I thought, okay, well, when I went there, there's a cool atmosphere. Like, I knew a couple people. Dark Horse Comics is located here. Maybe I'll write a couple comics. I'll supplement my income by writing comics. And I'll stay there for like 6 months, and I'll come up with screenplay, and then I'll move to Los Angeles, and then I'll everything will be going. I'll be on Easy Street. Well, that was 1998, Bruce. And I still have yet to finish that screenplay. And I guess, someday I will, but I don't know if it's going to happen anytime soon. So in the meantime, I'm doing comedy stuff. I guess, in there, like, I kind of got pulled away from writing and stuff like that because of the family and all that stuff that we ended up having. And that's how I got into podcasting, because I was kind of looking to, since I wasn't able to write, I figured, I still want to be connected to the art scene somehow. So I really was able to recognize kind of what was going on in the art scene through podcasting and talking to people. And that's kind of how the connections were made, with people I met in the artistic circles and comedic circle and the comedy circle and stuff like that. So that's kind of what, the short version. there's a long version of that I'm not going to say. We don't have time for.
Yeah, and around what year, around what time would you say kind of like podcasting kind of really got on your radar?
Yeah, so it's probably around 2007, 2008, where I discovered podcasts. I think there are a lot of people have a similar experience to me. Mark Maron was one of the first podcasts that I listened to. And he was kind of, I find him more intriguing at the time because he was kind of going through a similar crisis, a midlife crisis. Well, every day is a midlife crisis for Mark Maron if you've listened to the podcast. But he was kind of going at a career crossroads. Wasn't sure what he was going to do. And so he kind of just started doing it. And I thought, well, if this guy can do it, and he's doing it out of his garage, like, kind of open up the possibilities. That you can still just do something. All you gotta do is do something. And that was my affliction, and still is, truth be told. I try against it as much as I can, but it's sitting around and thinking of something and thinking of something and thinking of something. You can think of something to death, but at some point, if it's going to exist, you got to do it. You got to do it. You got to put paint to a canvas. You got to, you got to send that email. You got to write the thing down, or whatever it is. You got to get up on stage in front of the microphone. You got to do it. And so I think that podcasting was kind of a simple way, I think, for me. And I always loved radio. But, I didn't want to go through the rigmarole of trying to get a job in radio. So, why not? If you can create your own radio station, or your own radio show, then why not do it?